viewers, for anyone who has been following our story, as you know, my children are in foster care right now because we were homeless. Technically, we weren't homeless. We were in the care of social services. So any of the help that's out there for anyone who was homeless, we weren't entitled to because we were in the care of social services. Why are my children still in foster care? This paperwork right here. See where it says problem, concern, worsening? That's the level of outcome. This is what they're reading. This is what they focus on. This is an outline. They don't read all these paragraphs. But here we are at the end, and it says that I have housing. So the real truth is buried at the way end. Just like here, minimal or no change. Although it clearly states, well, it says, I claim I'm seeing counseling. They have paperwork from my counselor. They know that I'm seeing counseling. Kay Van Duzen right here, she's the one that read my medical and mental health information aloud in a case review to the foster parent and an employee of Delaware Opportunities with no releases signed. That is a breach of my confidentiality. You know what social services does about it? Nothing. Nothing. I have pointed out this paperwork to social services I don't know how many times. I have contacted Keith Weaver I don't know how many times, telling him what was going on. Just to be told, well, I don't know anything about your case. I'm not involved in that. That's not my job. Go back to your caseworker. When she's the one doing it. That was a fun ring around the rosy, let me tell you. And now I have a new caseworker who takes this same paperwork in, this same packet. So instead of Kay and Candace, now we have Deb and Diane. And they took this in and testified that this information is true and accurate. As far as I'm concerned, this is perjury. My first lawyer, David Gordon, I sent him I don't know how many emails telling him this is what is going on, begging him to file whatever paperwork it is he had to file to get a new caseworker. He ignored me, did nothing. I put some of the messages I left for him on YouTube. He says it must be an advertisement for him. Trust me. No, it's not. This is why my children still remain in foster care, because social services writes down in the permanent record whatever they want. It doesn't have to be true. It doesn't have to be accurate. Just as long as something is written down. When this whole thing first started, when I turned myself in for the homeless issue, we were being evicted and I needed help, the caseworkers didn't even do home visits at all. I was complaining about that. And they still wrote stuff down. Delaware County Social Services they are in need of so much help over there. Someone from Albany seriously needs to come here and look at these records. Start with my family and spread out from there. We are not the only ones that they are doing this to. We're not the only ones. Is there anyone out there that knows how to get someone from Albany, someone from New York State to listen and to come check this out? Is there anyone out there who knows an attorney that will come and help us? My sons need to come home. This has gone on long enough over nonsense. Things that aren't even true. Kay Van Dusen threw a goddamn box at me. Threw a box at me. Did anybody at social services intervene on that? Nope. I begged for a different caseworker, and they still kept sending her to my house.